I'm currently in the grounds of the town hall in St. Mary-Glees, which at the time of the D-Day was the German Kommandantur. There over is the church, the famous church that I'm not really talking about today. Chalk 73, one of the aircraft bringing over E Company 506. All the aircraft are moving towards Utah Beach, so running from the west to the east. This particular aircraft was going kind of southeast, diagonally across the village, taking anti-aircraft fire. And this parking lot wasn't here then. St. Mary-Glees only had 2 or 3 cars back in '44. This stone wall here continued. There was another branch of the wall across, running across here, that closed in the back of the town hall, and that where were the cars, here were just fields. And this is where I believe, right about here, is where Carwood Lipton landed, Jumpmaster Chalk 73. You'll hear different variations of these stories. People like Mooch, if he watches this later, might disagree slightly, but this is based on my understanding of the terrain, the ground, and what I've pieced together. And Lipton landed here in what was kind of a flower bed. And he had landed in the grounds, therefore, of the German Kommandantur, which had it been a daylight jump, would have been a very bad, sticky end. But at the middle of the night, there weren't that many Germans in a building like this. They're billeted in houses around us. And at this point, when this landing happens, the fire, the famous fire, had started over there near the church. And the mayor's son has already hopped over the back fences here, alerted these German sentries there's a fire over there. And any Germans here are probably wandering over that way to investigate the fire, the famous fire you see the longest day. So Lipton lands here probably with no Germans actually in the building. Well, at least none of them see him. And what makes it interesting is he didn't see them either, because Lipton landed for the first couple of minutes on the ground. He was completely blind. He'd lost his night vision completely. He was, as I say, Jumpmaster, staring out into the door, into trace of fire and aircraft flying over. When he lands, the ground hits here. He can't see his hand in front of his face, which makes me wonder why he didn't just stay there for a few seconds until he can see. But no, he immediately moves off. I guess he's startled by the sound of fire brewing anyway. I'm going to walk you the way he went. This is exactly where I believe he went that morning. In fact, going right past the side of the Kommandantur, the German command post. And so we're following his route now. And he's doing this completely blind, can't see his hand in front of his face. But as he moves, he's gradually being able to see light and dark. Now, I'm going to walk through a driveway in a minute. Now, that entrance wasn't there. There was just an unbroken stone wall. There was no need to have vehicle access because the French didn't have any vehicles. And Lipton comes down here. This is about 10 after 1 in the morning of June the 6th. Climbs over the stone wall that was here. See part of the stone wall just there. Climbs over this and starts heading up that road. And you can see where it crests a hill just up there, where the silver car is on the right. And as he crests the hill, he feels his sixth sense kicks in. He thinks, I think I'm going the wrong way. He turns around, comes down the other side of the road, the direction that car is facing, coming towards us. And just up there beyond the last building, as he's kind of jogging by now, he runs into the stone road sign for St. Mary-Glees, which knocks him off his feet. And he curses this damn sign, and he realizes, hang on, sign. And using his fingertips, he feels the lettering, the paint on the sign, and feels the S-A-I-N-T of St. Mary-Glees, and that's how he determines where he is that morning. And within a few minutes, he links up with Winters and various other guys, Halls, and eventually over the next few minutes, Plesser, Hendricks, Petty, Liebgott, people like that. And they head their way off towards the Grand Chemin. But that's a story for another day, as they say. But that's the first man out of Chalk 73. Tomorrow, if you join me again, or actually it won't be tomorrow, it'll be another time, I will do the story of the second man out, who I think was Jim Alley, Mo Alley. Third man out was Earl McClung. I'll do their stories next time or in another future video. While I'm here, just to finish off, there's the famous town hall in St. Mary-Glees. And in front of it is one of 2 starting markers for the Liberty Highway. The other is on Utah Beach. This is kilometer kilometer 00 starts on Utah Beach. Essentially the two towns couldn't decide after all who was to be the starting points. There are two starting points, one here and one in Utah, and these run off as people like Reg Nose off to Bastogne and Luxembourg, and I list all the French civilians who died in this village during the time of the invasion. And that's it. Short and sweet today, but that's where Lipton landed. Stay tuned for another broadcast sometime in the next few days about the next two guys in the aircraft. Maybe you've enjoyed that. Anyway, I'm off to go and meet my clients later on, so signing off.